Hola!
Bon dia!
And welcome to the sunny sourdough project.
Yay!
Super sunny. I think we're on a bit of a mission over these next few days. You know, we've been doing lots of clearing around the house. It should be our mission to get the front of the house completely cleaned by tomorrow evening.
Yeah, we want to
Ready
get...
to plant stuff.
Exactly.
Demoss everything. Finish all the grapevines. Get rid of all of the bits of old wood and whatnot that we're going to turn into compost.
Lots of stuff to do. I'm going to have a break from trimming, which is necessary, I feel like, you know, and help Charlotte in the front of the house.
And then you can fully focus on trimming whilst I focus on growing.
Sounds like a plan.
Lovely. We may have to take a little drive into Aladina today. We'll see.
Yeah, we might.
If we do, we'll take you with us. Because it's beautiful there, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely,
it's
innit?
lovely.
Lovely, innit, babes?
I don't know what's wrong with us today.
Not enough coffee, maybe?
Maybe.
Or maybe too much coffee.
Never enough. Right, should we show you all? Let's show you all what we're talking about if you have missed the last few videos.
A quick tour.
Yeah. So, as you probably just saw in all those little B-roll shots, we have been clearing and it is organised chaos. There's a lot of mess from trimming, cutting, old things, just general mess. A load of our plant pots have all blown around. We've got buckets of things. So yeah, this area is a complete and utter state. I mean, the cats really love playing on these, so I feel guilty for getting rid of these, but it just looks really messy. We've got leaves absolutely everywhere. Ella's trying to escape. Girl, she's in a bad mood today. This massive thing, I said I was going to trim it down, haven't got around to it yet. That needs to get cut. All the weeds are coming through again. We're collecting loads of cardboard I'm on a mission to fully properly mulch things this year. I sort of half mulched last year and it didn't really work. So I need to get on the mission to make just everything a bit more fertile, a bit more plantable and less weeds, essentially. So that February I can fully focus on making beds and growing stuff because we can start planting some things in a week's time, which is very exciting. Oi, Noodles!
I think they're playing, but he doesn't quite understand.
He's in a bit of a psycho mood, aren't you, my darling? You're in a weird mood today. Nutter.
So yeah, I'm just gonna...
I could watch them for hours though, they're funny as hell.
I was gonna say, Charlotte will let me know what I'm gonna do, but I think I'll be most helpful cutting these bits of wood into smaller bits, putting them in one of these boxes that we have, and then just bringing them over for the fire to get the fire started. We don't know what we're gonna do with this.
Everything here is definitely dead, even the old brambles, because they're like 2 years old. Nothing is growing other than weeds, where it has actually started to compost. I don't know if you can see some of it like down there.
But like, can we, do I have to cut this or do a fire for it, or?
I think let's try and turn it into compost.
So put all this in the compost pile, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, stuff is trying to grow out of it, so it must be, you know, pretty nutritious. The only thing is, I don't really know how we're going to go about it because we don't have a wood chipper. I don't know if some of it might be quite britty. You might be able to just get the end of a shovel and just sort of bash it.
Probably,
because underneath is concrete, so...
Yeah, I'm going to see what I can do about this. I'll probably cut it into bits. With the strimmer, it could work. I could just like trim all these into smaller bits, but it would like scatter.
Yeah.
I will find a way. If there's a will or a tool, there's a way. Oh yeah, those on the end there, you see that big pile where we did the fires last year? Or
yeah, when you moved those
2 years ago. Those are almost ready for compost basically. So Charlotte was thinking about using those and putting them directly in the ground because they've already composted.
Yeah.
So that might be something we will look into.
I went through it earlier and there's loads of bugs and good sort of breaking down material and stuff in there. I can't think of the technical terms, but
What are you doing?
it's like stuff is already trying to grow out of it. So I think it would make really, really good compost, or at least help with the compost we already have. We've got loads of like broken down veg and stuff like that on our compost at the moment, but we need much more of like the old like grape leaves all around here that you can see. We've got some old dead plants there. Well, you can't really see them because the cats are play fighting on them. Oi, calm down you two. They do love each other, really. So yeah, whilst Cass is doing like moving stuff, I'm just gonna trim, mulch, strim, I don't know, cut everything down and yeah, see how far we get. But that's the plan. We're only gonna do about an hour and a half and then we've got to go to Aladina.
An hour, have lunch, and Aladina.
Yeah.
Because I hunger. I always hunger.
Always hunger.
Always.
On the menu today is kimchi with rice, some sesame cucumbers and a fried egg. Easy.
Very nice.
That's your one because it's got more.
Oh my god, yes. Thanks, Charlotte. So you break the egg and mix everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. This is exciting.
It's crispy egg too, so.
No pun intended as well. So you kind of mix everything. Oh, it's a lot of kimchi, mate. Thanks, Charlotte.
Oh my god, I forgot how much I love kimchi.
Oh, that's so good. Mine is nice and spicy.
The cucumbers are really good. Yeah, I don't mind me using my hands.
Is it a good one?
Oh my god, yeah, it's really funky. I like it. I haven't had this in so long.
And it's quite easy to make as long as you have toast chili flakes, man.
Having a great time. Carl's just had to pop into Aladina for a little bit, so I've taken Ella up to the N18 which goes over the Gardenia mountain. Don't you see behind us? Yeah, the road actually goes over the top, and there's a parking spot right at the top, which has a nice little walking track along it, and it just follows the ridge along, so it's like absolutely beautiful views. And there's forest, so Ella gets lots of good smells. So she likes it up here. I mean, it's stunning, isn't it, how far you can see? It is actually quite hazy today. You can usually see further. On a good day, you can see like south of the Tejo, right into Spain. So yeah, Castelo Branco's just beyond that lake over there. Hasta la Dorza Lake. So little bits uphill, but it's not as bad as the other day. But yeah, if you ever are in this area and you want a relatively flat walk with stunning views, definitely check this out, because you've got the Serra da Estrela on one side and the Castelo Branco plain on the other. Right, we're gonna go get some good smells, aren't we, Ella? Gonna go get some good smells. Yes. Oh, don't know what's going on with me yet. We have done a little bit more work on here this afternoon. We just wanted to get stuck in. I don't know if you noticed, the pile of vines is considerably smaller than it was. All of that big chunky bits of wood is now cut down so we can use it for firewood next winter. Some of it may still have some moisture in it at the moment, so we're gonna leave that one for next winter. But that's like 2 nights worth of wood there. That's good. And Carl's just been chopping these down gradually, but whilst he's been doing that, I have started going around the edges and removing moss, and also there was loads of dead leaves over here. I've put those into the compost, as well as I've started these leaves that we're gathering along here. These pots down here, 2 of them are definitely dead. Unfortunately, at some point during the summer, I didn't notice that the brambles had hopped into the pots and they've just killed them off. So those are dead, but I've removed all the roots around them so that the dead plants can go into the compost. And we've basically filled this black bucket up. There's a train coming. Wait 1 second. As I was saying, the black bucket is like, yeah, pretty much full. So we're going to add that onto the compost. We didn't have a lot of browns on there, now we do, so that's good. We're going to continue with this tomorrow, but right now we are going to head down to the very, very bottom of our land and get some oranges off the tree. And we need to collect some more pine cones. We're not doing like big fires anymore, but it's nice to just have a little one on each night just to take the edge off just before we go to bed. So we do need some more pine cones just to get through. Oh, Carlos, you need to return the neighbour's gas. Maybe we'll take a trip to the neighbours. But yeah, we're going to have a little walk. So we'll show you what it looks like down there, because it's very, very different from up here. Actually, I need to put my walking boots to get down there. Key, out of the car. This is not a toy. I just needed my walking boots. Out you come. No, out. Oh, for God's sake. Excuse me, buddy. If you can come out, please. This is not a toy. It's my car. Every time.
Lucky, come on, dude.
What are you doing? Get out.
Lucky, what's this? Snacks. Just snacks. Just snacks, come on. Come on, Lucky. What are you needing in the car?
God's sake.
Okay.
Getting mud everywhere. Oi!
I'll see if I can catch him. Come on, you rascal.
I just remembered while we're down here. Don't get muddy, Ella. I forgot to show you this last time because we haven't been down here in ages. I don't know if you can make out there's like a, what would have been like a sort of pond area, I guess, or like, don't tread in the mud. Like a water collection area. Because the way our land is, it's like a big, Ella, stop it. It's like a big valley, and the spring that is right at the top of our land actually does flow right down. And this is one of the exit points. I don't know if you can hear it. But where this is broken, it's just leaked out. So it's just like all muddy. And it looks like we've had some boar come down here to drink. Ella, don't walk in there. Not allowed in my bed if you get muddy paws. It's really flowing. So much of it. It'll be good to sort of restore that and, you know, always have extra water on the land. Because it's really beautiful down here. Let me just show you all the way around. Like, you've got the big old 3 trees up here. And what used to be a road that leads to the orange tree. And up towards the house, it's just behind over there. Ella is going crazy because she can smell boar and she's pulling me. Yeah, this is probably one of the last areas we'll ever sort of tackle, really, in terms of what we're going to do with it, because it's so far down. But I do think it would be a good area to have something like a pool or something like that, because all the water flows in here. Yeah, it's a cute little area when Ella's not pulling you around. Ella.
It's amazing, look at it.
So cool, isn't it?
I can't wait to trim all this down, man. Eventually.
Ooh. Yum.
We can do some freshly squeezed orange juice for Charlotte.
Yeah.
And she can have some sparkling water with orange juice as well.
That's one of my favourite things.
Very nice.
Where are those kittens?
They have gone, they're probably on the lower field now.
Oh my god. I think they've got a bit lost.
Oh, they got lost. Come on, Ella, this way. Lucky Noodles! Lucky, come on! Come on! Ow. Come on, Lucky! Lucky, come on! Where's, I don't know where Noodles has gone, but I'm more confident in Noodles than Lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
Lucky, come on! Here he comes. There's Noodles.
Come on!
Where did you guys go?
Good boy!
Been? Oh, you're covered in stuff. Where have you been, Lucky?
You silly boy!
Noodles, I can see you, buddy.
Come on, Noodles!
Noodles! Is that him? Yeah, no, that's definitely him. Noodles, come on! Charlotte's trying to retrieve Mr. Noodles. We have Mr. Lucky Coon just here, and we have Miss Alops as well. And now we're going to get some pine cones. Can't knock out the camera, okay? You stay there, sausage.
Right, we've gotten back. I had to do the old bag shake trick, but whilst I was down by the orange tree, like after Carlos and Ella and Lucky had left, I just sat with him for ages trying to get him out, and I just stopped for a while. And once I went quiet, it was like the forest came alive. It was really eerie because at that little spot it's all surrounded by like really tall brambles and it's really dark, and I was like, I don't like this, but you can just hear everything moving around you, so I can get why he wanted to stay. He was a bit excited.
Adventure.
Yeah, but he's back now and I am so tired. I don't know, this camera never does it justice.
Got big boy pine cones.
Well done. But yeah, this camera never does it justice. To get to that bit of our land, that's got to be 80 metres, isn't it? Like,
at least, yeah.
It's really, really steep, and like you come up and down that a few times, you're knackered. And I did that walk along the mountain earlier, so I'm just exhausted. So I just want my weight in pasta for tea. And then what I'll do is I'll make a salad with our purple cauliflowers ready. So I'll do a purple cauliflower and pumpkin salad with like peanut butter dressing tomorrow. And I was like, yeah. Bon dia everyone. Yeah, we've been having a busy morning, still sorting out the area behind me. Ella's come to join me. I've noticed a couple of our purple cauliflower have reached their full size and they're starting to separate, so I need to harvest them. And I think a couple of the broccoli are reaching their full size, so I'm gonna go do that. Our first harvest of the winter. Oh, I've got some lettuce as well that needs to be harvested. We're gonna make like a nice salad for lunch, I think. Maybe have a bit more of like a fun sort of warm salad this evening, depending on what I manage to get. Yeah, come follow me as I harvest our first winter produce. So this particular purple cauliflower is quite big, but it is starting to separate, so I've actually left it a little bit late. And this one didn't get that big, but it's also starting to separate, so I think I'm just going to harvest it as is. This one fell over and sort of repropagated itself, so I'm hoping we get another one in like a month's time. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. I think our nitrogen levels are a bit low. This is not too far from where we planted the tomatoes last year, so what I'm going to do is, as I'm harvesting these things, I'm going to start adding nitrogen into this section of the garden, and then lower down shouldn't be as bad, but I'm going to heavily manure it whilst we plant our spring vegetables and add in nitrogen that way. But yeah, this top part I've started coming up with a plan to have rows that come through and just having two pathways so that we can have more growing space and completely straw mulch everything. That's the plan. The Brussels sprouts, I'm not sure what's going on with those. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But the broccoli, I don't know if you can tell, I'm doing really well. But yeah, let's harvest this purple cauliflower first. Oh, hello wasp. That's the first wasp I've seen of the season. Can you mind? That's actually mine. That's my food. Get off, please. Yes, I know this is a bit of a weird knife to use. I couldn't find the garden one. And I don't really use this one. She's quite big. Slightly too late for harvest, but it'll be alright if we eat it in the next couple of days. And I'm going to use the leaves for like stir fry as well, I think. Or roasting with the cabbage. I need a basket. What do you think, Ella? Do I need a basket? Let's get this little one. This one, I'm not sure what's happening. It got a bit of rot and then went a bit weird. So I'm just going to leave that to do whatever it does. But this one, I did notice it started to get a little bit of mildew. So I've taken off those leaves, but it needs to be harvested now, really. So I'm just trying to get as low as possible. There we go. What do you think? Let's take off anything rotten. It's not that big because it's the winter. And as I said, a few of the bottom leaves got affected, but that'll do for a week. The red ones are a lot better. Now I think this is just starting to separate, so I'm going to do this one. It's quite a good size, not huge, but I would buy that at the old grocery store. I think this one over here looks like it's ready as well, but the ones at the back, I think they're still doing something. I might give them a few more days, but yeah, the broccoli's definitely been much more successful. I didn't realise I got a purple variety as well. Cute. Oop. I haven't gone as deep on the broccoli because apparently sometimes you can get extra flowers. So I'm going to leave these and see if I can get some extra. looks like this is going to take one day more than we thought. If we don't get it finished tomorrow, we're going to be behind schedule. So we must finish it tomorrow and get some other things started that I know need doing, like prepping for some raised beds. Wish us luck.
What are your Arsenal cats doing? Why did they jump up the tree though? Olá, bom dia. Olá, toda a gente. We are going to continue on with the house, for the front of the house gardening extravaganza, clean thing, I guess. Clean thing. Plan for today is as follows. We are going to physically break these twigs because they are quite easy. They've just been plucked out yesterday. I'm going to hopefully finish these by today, which is lovely. He's being a silly sausage. We're going to put these in a pile to burn them because they are brambles. We do not want these to grow. Put these in the spare firewood shack, the man cave. I will be dealing with the de-weeding per day.
From here to here.
Yeah.
But I am reaching my bramble limit.
So, I mean, Charlotte's done this whole bit of de-weeding.
The little ones, but I've got plans to just cover that with cardboard.
These ones here, we are going to break down the top bits.
Scenic is pretty much broken down already. It's semi-compost, so I'm just going to add that to the compost bin. Or maybe if it's good enough quality, maybe just use that as compost.
Exactly. And then just give the rest of these bits a sweep. We should be able to be finished by today if it's not too hot, because
it's warm. I'm going to take
it's quite warm, you know. And these, we might use these for the flower beds as well, or we might chuck them because they have not worked. So yeah, let's get to work.
Whew, let's do this. So over here it all looked really just sad. There was a lot of weeds, but like it's very, very dry soil in here. There's lots of like bits of rock and dust. So what I'm doing at the moment is turning it over. Let's use my shadows, but if you can see underneath it is a little bit better. But I removed so much rubbish when we first moved here. So we've got quite a bit of level that we can put some good quality soil and compost on top, but it does get a lot of sun here. This bit won't be covered by grapevines. So my plan is, if I've seen people grow succulents here and they look really beautiful, they get really big, this area I think would be really good for that. But yeah, I'm going to turn that all over and then cover it with some cardboard. Hopefully that will keep the weeds from growing back a bit, because we've got these really little ones that are really hard to pluck out. They just sort of fall apart, but if we sort of suffocate them out, hopefully we can get most of them to die off. So yeah, I'm just going to give that a good turn so that it's ready for planting next week and February and March. Bon dia, everyone. We had a little bit of a late lunch. Between 3 and 4, the sun is starting to set, and we've got to finish everything today. We will finish it! But we've nearly finished de-weeding everything. We just need to literally put things in the compost, break a few things up, sweep, shuffle some stuff. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit more than
We can do
it.
it.
Fine. It'll be fine. We're going to do this.
If we have to go an hour after sunset, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
We've got a little lamp.
Yeah.
We'll just get on with it.
Exactly.
You might not be able to see us get on with it, but we'll get on with it. Right, let's get to work before it gets too cold.
Got it.
That can be burnt, I think.
As you can see, we are 90% there. It is the following day. Charlotte is an editing gremlin right now. And
I'm
yeah,
getting in your way.
it's okay.
And yeah, it's nice and warm. I wanted to be outside.
Yeah. So quick overview here. So Charlotte started to sweep over that and it looks so much better. It looks so good now. We just got to put a couple of the tools away over there. Hello, Miss Katina. And Ella's eating. Ella, what are you eating, girl? Ah, okay. She's eating a treat. We've done all of these soils over here. They've all been turned over. These have as well. That bit has all been done. So now what's missing is essentially go over the corners here, because especially these ones, there's some moth and old bits of leaves that we can do on this corner. Especially, we might have to leave the gate. I'm sorry, Miss Katina. You might have to reopen the gate and then clean all this mess out here as well, as you can see, and then just have to give everything a good old sweep, pop it in the compost, and then yeah, we are done with the garden.
Yeah, well, we can start doing the fun stuff and planting next week.
Woo!
We have been talking with a company called Eco Campo, who are in for now, about getting a massive load of compost delivered.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just going to work out cheaper, but we need a lot.
Yeah,
And
because
my Ford Fiesta can't really carry like 80 to 100 kilos of compost, so...
yeah, and also they gave us a title, that they gave us a document that tells how much you should use with it, and it's all biological, and yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ella?
Good input, babes.
Good input. Right, back to editing.
Back we go. slow. Come on, Ella, let's go. Sniffing. Does it smell like compost? Does it smell like the poopies? Good girl. How much better does it look, everyone? We've had to leave one stone here to keep that bit down because it's on a slight slope, and we've got a small pile of rocks just where Ella is, so that we're going to put those in there for when we get the succulents in.
Yeah, we finished.
What do you think? Have we done a good job? There's going to be pots along here next week. We are going to be doing potatoes, possibly some strawberries if we can find a way of moving them in, because we have been warned there could still be chance of frost, so we'll have to see.
If we had a greenhouse, you could get strawberries and keep them safe.
Next year we definitely will, won't we?
Exactly.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. We actually finished a job.
Amazing, amazing, yeah. And we didn't do it in 2 days as Charlotte promised. We did it in a week, but you know, it is done. And that's,
but
and
Carlos
that's what
didn't end up
matters.
having to go into work as much, so we sort of chilled out a bit.
Exactly.
So that's why we chilled out a bit. But yeah, it's all done.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
and let us know in the comments, have you started your spring clean yet for your garden?
Ooh, yeah. What are you planting this year? Let us know. And only good ones for this area. We're definitely interested. Other than that, muito obrigado.
And tchauzinho.